So the attack Iran plan continues today. It was delayed by a few weeks because those protests just didn't get as big as America and its owner had hoped for and paid for. I want to get a refund there, lads. But hey, it turns out you don't actually need a reason to go to war anymore. Just decide you're going to do it. Come up with some narrative and push it. For example, we need to bomb Iran because they pose a threat to the region. Last I checked, it was America's owner that had killed tens of thousands of women and children systematically over the last few years. It wasn't Iran. Oh yes, but Iran posed a threat to the region. Last I checked, it's America who've conducted regime change and attacked sovereign countries dozens of times in recent history. It wasn't Iran. But hey, who cares about facts and reality? Let's just push a narrative out there, such as we need to increase women's rights in Iran by bombing the country, or we need to bring freedom to Iran by bombing the country. How's that worked out for Libya? I mean, Iraq, endless examples. Yeah, what bends my brain to the max is that you see liberals who actually believe the narrative. You see these liberal Iranians pushing to have the region bombed. Anyone who knows anything about the Middle East knows that no country and its people benefit from the West and its owner bombing a Middle Eastern country. Yet people are still supporting this. That's what really spins my... I can't even put it into words. This is the same old game. The war machine keeps turning. Take American taxpayer dollars, create a war, channel those funds towards the war, and whoop, 9 out of 10 of every one of those dollars right in my pocket, thanks. That's the game. They are creating demand and then fulfilling supplies. The military-industrial complex. Anyone in the information age with a smartphone in their hand who believes the narratives and doesn't just realize this is the endless war machine doing its thing is absolutely naive and should be ashamed of themselves. Anyone calling or cheering for war should be ashamed of themselves, and they've never actually seen war. Sorry. Any fellow veteran like myself who knows the reality of war, they ain't buying these narratives. They ain't cheering for war. Shame on the warmongers and shame on those who believe the narratives. Honestly, it's the information age. People should know better. Sad day for humanity.
That's a general update from the UAE. When it comes to the stock market, however, expect volatility and downward pressure on Monday. That's the expectation, but there could well be a coordinated Fed and institutional increase in liquidity in order to prop up the market on Monday. That's the plunge protection team. As it's now spilled over into the Greater Middle East, including the GCC, expect a spike in oil prices. As for the long-term impact on the markets, that may not be the case if this is just a short, sharp exchange just to please Trump's bosses and those who've got blackmail on him. From the point of view of expats and Westerners looking to move over to the UAE and the GCC in general, this is quite bleak, in fact. This could well see a decrease in wealth transfer to that region as people will see the region to be less stable, more volatile and less secure. Perhaps there'll be a level of wealth transfer in the opposite direction as wealth is repatriated to Britain and other Western countries as expats move back to their home countries from places like Dubai. It's something to keep tabs on. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you.